Hello, good evening. We just gone into another lockdown? Well, why? The answer is in every individual's hands. Because we think the health and well-being, individual health and well-being, is a business of the NHS or medics or paramedics. So we can compulsively do all the nonsense instead of gently paying attention to the life. Healthier you are, the well and the well-being becomes a consequence. At present, everybody seems to be chasing their dream. Dream seems to cripple themselves and the others along the way. We've come so many millions of years to be evolved into a human being so that we can just be responsible, conscious, accountable, sincere, and honest. No. We carried on doing things that we felt ourselves that was good. My good idea about doing this, doing that, is the only way idea has gone on about for so many years, so many millennia, pretty much for the entire human evolution or entire human experience is based upon the good ideas, the goodness. It seems the goodness, the human goodness, has crippled, has destroyed every other life, destroyed the planet, destroyed the air that we breathe, destroyed the arable land, the nutritious land that we walk upon and our food come from, the water that we drink, which is 2/3 of our life, oceans, lakes, rivers, glaciers, streams, falls, waterfalls, canals. Nothing is spared. Absolutely nothing is spared. We're trying to find ways to fix temporarily a problem that we have multiplied when we are challenged by one problem. The one problem we had was a little manageable situation last year during March. Look where we have got to in the world. Look where human beings have ended up. Look what is done to lives and lifestyles and the way of life. People are saying there's going to be a mental pandemic, there's going to be this pandemic, that pandemic, there's going to be depression, there's going to be this and the other. Why? Because we are very good at, from one small problem a year ago, we multiplied that into a multitude of problems. Why? Thanks to the human education, the knowledge of the good, because everybody seems to have followed the good people. Not so good people not so educated like myself, are, are, are looking with such a painful and most horrendous, painful situations that we have created for every human being and every creature, every speck of land. Isn't it time that we become more sensitive to the life than the lifestyles that we have been asked to live? In that, how much problems have we caused to one another, each other, and every life, and to the planet? If we really want our lives back the way how it was, or at least somewhat normalcy, or normalcy, or normality, we need to be sincere and responsible, and more importantly, conscious to understand who we are as human beings. If we go on about doing the usual nonsense of destroying lives, causing harm, causing pain and suffering and struggle, I am sympathetic to all the lives and lives lost and suffering that's going on the planet. Why can't we be responsible? Why? There are no magic wand. There's nothing magical about life. Life is about being responsible and healthy. In your health, the well-being becomes a culture of health, means a responsible living. Once you become responsible, the life becomes a phenomenal experience. Why don't we become that phenomena that a human life is? I wish and I wish, cannot wish anymore, to how many times I have shared my heartfelt words of simple words of life making connection to make human beings somewhat understand what is happening to us, and why can't we take on this role of responsibility as a human being at all capacity, putting aside your idea of limited identity or limited education or limited professions that you have taken up on and glorifying that to be your strength. No, your strength is the strength of being responsible in all given circumstances, that you don't become the problem to the society and to the way of life, and that we do what is needed in these very difficult times. There's very simple tasks as a human being we can be to be responsible and be healthy. We don't need to take on all this baggage and all these non-life essential conduct of compulsions. All we need to do is just be the life we are, reverberating, exhalation, inhalation, death, life. Exhale, you're dying. Inhale, fresh life. Just see the fragility. Once you realize your mortality, you will just do what is needed in these temporary and most fragile times of life. Any given circumstances, you will do what is needed for life that is throbbing within all of us. Each life, significant, and it's here because of the wonderfulness of the creation, an intelligent creation. I hope one day my words may become somewhat the words and the way of life, not because that I want to influence anyone in any way, but if you just close your eyes and feel the sense of vibration, the life, the fragile nature of who we are as human beings or life, you will be able to relate to the life process and just be gentle and be responsible and conscious and do what is needed when we are in these most fragile and difficult times. May you be strong and healthy, be responsible, and may your health be the strength for you to extend your feeling of life energies amongst the people who are in need the most.